that sets the stage. So Camp Evans is a busy place, but it's a camp and it's on a hill and three levels of barbed wire, and the place was probed and shelled repeatedly. So it was bad. We took rockets and mortars like three nights out of 5. It was awful, especially not knowing where they came from or how to protect yourself. Not that we didn't know, but yeah, you couldn't control it. That's what I was trying to say. You couldn't protect yourself from what you can't control or what you don't see until you hear it, till it explodes in your face. And so we were out on a preliminary patrol soon after I arrived there, and we were throwing hand grenades at like suspected positions, and the fellow next to me mishandled his grenade, and I got hit, and I got hit very badly. I was bleeding out. I was pumping blood out, and here's the part that I want you to know about. I'm the United States Army. Of course, they went on the radio and they called medevac, and a Marine unit in an old Sikorsky helicopter. The Marines have the oldest equipment, but they're the first in, last out. They really stand for what they mean. The Marines are Marines. They're head and shoulders into this, and so a helicopter came in immediately, and the door gunner, who was hanging off a strap out of the side of this old helicopter with an M60 mounted on a pipe, pulled the first aid kit off of the back of the helicopter and came in, and he put his thumb in my wound. I was bleeding from the neck and shoulder, and I was spouting blood. I was spouting taller than he was, right? Leaned over me with he still had the helmet on, with the microphone. And he hit me twice with morphine, one on each cheek, boom, boom. And he put that coagulant on me, and he literally saved my life. Got me to an aid station within 5 or 6 minutes, where the wound was cauterized. They stopped the bleeding. And I was then sent to a bigger base, a Marine base, which was about 2 miles away. And then they transported me to the hospital ship, the USS Repose, where I convalesced for a month. But the thing I want to tell you about that, the important part about that, is not that I'm wounded. All people are wounded in war. The Carthaginians and the Romans wounded each other. Every war is about the destruction of people and property. The problem is, I thought bad things happened to other people, right? I was 19 years old, and I was from New York City. What are you going to do to me, right? So I had that little street arrogance in me. Nonetheless, these guys, I was 19. That door gunner was 19. The co-pilot or navigation person in the chopper was 22, and the pilot was 24. Now, these guys came to get me. They're Marines, and they came to get me. They picked up the call. No one ordered them there. They turned and came in to this spot, which was confused and loud and hard to get to. They dropped that chopper in, and they saved my life. Now, I had the serendipity, or holy, whichever way you think about things bigger than us. I had the holy idea of meeting the guy who saved my life in a very odd and wonderful and unforeseen meeting with him. And he remembered it like I remember it, from a different perspective. And we're brothers. I can promise you that.